There are hundreds of different types of YouTube videos you could be making to book more calls for your offer, but in this video, I'm going to show you 3 that will get you the most results with the least amount of time and effort. These are types of YouTube videos I've used to book calls for myself, book calls for my clients, and it's what your favorite creators use to literally print money for their offers every single month. Now, my promise to you is that if you use any of those in your next YouTube video, you will get more views, you will book more calls, and you will sign more clients for your offer. Now, as always, I value your time, so let's just dive right into it. So let's talk a little bit about why should you care about specific types or formats of YouTube videos. See, from time to time, we see specific kinds of YouTube videos taking the platform by storm. And they start off by bigger creators trying out an idea. It really pops off fast. And then smaller channels use that and capitalize on that idea and that opportunity to get more eyes on their content and grow their audience, right? We've seen this in the past. It was simpler. You know, when the platform wasn't so much sophisticated, we used to see 3 tips for X and 5 tips for X, and this would really actually work and get people views. Now we see a specific kind of raw, unedited type of rant videos that really work for some creators, but doesn't work for everyone. Now, the ones that I'm about to show you in this video work for any creator, any kind of niche, any kind of offering, no matter your audience size or what kind of videos you used to make, right? Now, this is why you should care about specific types of formats, because you can essentially take a winning idea, replicate the format, and use it using your own information, your own value, your own expertise, and actually turning it into something new, but actually capitalizing on the trend and not missing the opportunity. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the first one. Now, the first type is YouTube VSLs. YouTube VSLs are typically talking head videos, meaning they don't share their screen, they're less edited, and are mostly story driven and like are persuasive, right? Because it's a VSL like the one you have on your sales page, but it's a mini YouTube VSL that you actually post on YouTube. So it has to hit a balance of education, selling, and entertainment at the same time. So the format of these YouTube videos is mostly talking head, as I said. It's less edited, it's mostly story driven. You actually break down a story, which makes the video more engaging and persuasive, right? Now, the purpose of a YouTube VSL is to sell people on an idea or a specific set of beliefs, right? And I will show you examples for everything I'm saying in just a moment. Now, the second purpose is to shift your audience's mindset from one to another, right? Those two actually work in synergy to create TAM, to really enlarge your total addressable market and really create TAM and individuals that are interested in specifically what you are offering. Now, let's go into some examples because this might sound a little confusing and I just bombarded you with information so you can better understand the idea. So let's take a look at Daniel Fazio's video, right? How to make $1 million moderately fast. He's talking about how you can sell services online and you can sell your expertise online and how to grow your skills and how to learn and how to leverage those skills to actually make money. But the ultimate idea he's trying to sell people on is that you can become rich by selling services or expertise online, which essentially funnels people into Client Ascension, which is his coaching program helping service-based businesses and B2B businesses in general scale. So we can see a similar thing done by Iman Ghazi here with the video Change Your Life in 6 Months, My 5-Step Process. Now, he goes into self-development, he goes into learning skills, he goes into starting a business, but the main idea he's trying to sell people on is that you can change your life in 6 months by starting an agency, which funnels people into his offer, which is starting and growing an agency. We can see a similar thing here with Wiz of Ecom, right? The raw reality of making 4.5 mil without being famous. He talks about how he grew a mini personal brand. He became a micro authority, as he calls it, and he was making a shit ton of money without being even famous, right? Without even showing his face to the world, because Wiz of Ecom, up to, I think, about a year ago, he was completely faceless. He had a faceless Twitter account that he grew and he was actually using to make money and starting businesses with. The ultimate idea he's trying to sell people on and shift their mindset towards is that you can become rich without being famous, going viral, or building a huge personal brand, because he did it. He is the live example, right? He was making money before his account blew up, before he had tons of followers, before he showed his face to the world. He was completely faceless, just posting content on X, and he managed to actually build an agency, build a business, and make money. And this essentially destroys the barrier that people put on themselves, like, oh, if I want to make money and become rich, I need to become famous, I need to go viral, I need to build a huge personal brand with millions of followers, which isn't true. And he really perfected this in this video, and I really want to give it to him because he essentially is really good at selling people on this specific set of beliefs. And we can see something really similar here from Christian Bosnia, right? Which essentially does cold email and works with Daniel in Client Ascension. The title of the video is, if I were to grow a business in 2024, this is what I would do. So he goes over some business principles, how he would start a business, how he would grow the business. But the ultimate meaning and the ultimate idea he's trying to sell people on is that you can predictably grow a business with cold email and cold email only, right? right? Because this is what he used to scale his first agency. This is what they used for the coaching program, and this is what they teach and what they help people with inside Client Ascension. So essentially, he just made a generalized video talking about this is how I would grow any business in 2024. Like, this is what I would do, but essentially just funnels people into cold email and really sells people on a specific set of beliefs when it comes to, hey, cold email is the best client acquisition method right now, okay, according to Christian and according to his content. So all these videos that I mentioned here work really, really well on selling people on an idea, shifting their mindsets, and creating TAM, right? For Christian's video, creates more people that are interested in cold email. For Wizavicom's video, he creates a bigger total addressable market for people that want to start businesses without actually becoming famous, going viral, or showing their face online, right? Here we have Iman Gadzhi, who essentially sells people on the idea that you can change your life in 6 months by starting an agency, and Daniel Fazio's video that you can become rich by selling services or your expertise online. So this is pretty much what a YouTube VSL consists of, and this is pretty much how you can make it. Here you have the format and the purpose. I will be leaving all of this through a link in the description so you can get this Miro document and see everything for yourself and actually study it. So yeah, click that link in the description and check it out. Now let's go to the next one. The second type of YouTube video you should be making to book more calls for your offer is Miro breakdowns, right? Miro breakdowns are essentially a whiteboard walkthrough. They're almost unedited and they're really, really value driven with actionable step-by-step value. So here we can see some examples. The fastest way to sign 10 plus clients in a month, how to get your first paying client without case studies or experience. This handsome guy over here is showing you the only YouTube strategy you need to get clients, and how to scale your coaching business. Now, all these videos have a couple of things in common, right? They're all almost unedited. They all walk you through a Miro document, like a presentation or a diagram showing you a specific step-by-step process, and they're extremely, extremely value-driven, right? Meaning you can watch any of those videos. They will take like 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, right? But you will walk off these videos and you will know so much stuff that you didn't know before, because the creator has a chance to actually, it's like they're teaching you one-on-one, right? They have a presentation, they're breaking down a complex idea into digestible steps and actual visual elements to help you understand and retain that information. As I said, the format is a whiteboard walkthrough. They're almost unedited. They just like have an intro and then just jump right into the video and just like walk you through this presentation. And they're value-driven, as we said. Now, the purpose of these YouTube videos is to, first of all, provide step-by-step value, which actually educates your audience and builds deeper connection, because when people watch your videos, see actionable value that they can apply and see some kind of result relatively quickly, you essentially become top of mind and stay top of mind for these people. Second of all, is to showcase results, right? Going through a Miro board, you have so much time and so much real estate to actually showcase client results or personal results or any kind of results that really make your ideas and the things you were talking about tangible, more believable, and essentially makes people want to listen to you. And lastly, is to show authority and competency, right? Showing what you know, showing what you have evolved up to this point into the business, showing what you've done for other people or you've done for yourself really shows your authority, increases your perceived authority, and actually shows competency to people so that they can actually trust you, they can actually build a deeper connection with you, genuine trust, and they can actually move forward, take action, and book a call with you, and hopefully work with you in your agency or coaching program or any kind of B2B offer you're running. These are simple to make. You just need to take one of your core ideas and actually breaking down in a Miro board, right? If you're doing e-commerce email marketing, you should break down some email flows, right? If you're doing cold email, you should break down some winning cold email angles, right? And as I'm doing in this video, or as I've done before, I've done multiple Miro breakdown videos. The only YouTube strategy you need to get clients is just break down the whole funnel, just break down the whole idea really in depth. I take my time with it so I can really get to educate people and really give out as much value as possible. These are easy to make. Just open a Miro document, take one of your ideas and actually run it through, explain it in a step-by-step framework, explain it simply so people can understand and apply that value. This worked great. This have been taking YouTube by storm, and I've seen a lot of channels blow up using that, and I'm getting a lot of good traction using Miro breakdowns, and that's why everybody keeps doing them, and that's why I keep doing them. Now, this was Miro breakdowns. Let's go to the next one. So the last type of YouTube video you could be making to get more calls for your offer is client interviews, right? And that is extremely simple, is as simple as getting on a call with one of your clients that you have generated extremely good results for, sitting down, talking and discussing the progress, discussing the transformation, where they were before, where they are now and what happened in between to take them from point A to point B. This is pretty much it. It's as simple as it gets, but it's really, really powerful because there isn't anything better in terms of social proof that actually sells it better and sells your idea better and your offer better than actually sitting down with one of your clients that you have generated them extremely good results, sitting down and talking, and essentially they do the selling for you, right? By talking about the transformation, about talking about point A, talking about point B, and talking about how they went there, right? And how you help them achieve that. Now, the format is simple. It's just a Zoom call recording. It's almost unedited. Some people edit it out, maybe a little bit of intro to boost that retention, really grab people's attention from the hook. And yeah, they keep it really, really simple. And the main element for these videos is that they are persuasive, right? They ask really smart questions. They really ask open-ended questions and some specific questions to really get their client to talk and give the right information on camera, right? Like, for example, they're asking their client, hey, what would you say to somebody that is on the verge of working with me, but isn't ready to take that last step? And they start rambling on about it. And this works really, really well because if I'm a prospect watching this video, the trust between you and me just like goes over the roof, goes to the roof immediately, right? Because I have something tangible to see. I have two actual people talking about it, right? And I can see your clients actually talking about the result you've generated. It's not a screenshot. It's not like a 30-second testimonial. It's not like a written testimonial. It's none of that. It's an actual tangible footage of you talking with one of your clients. So the purpose of this whole YouTube video format is to showcase real life results and proof. First of all, that's a no-brainer, right? And second is to highlight a client transformation that will be cemented in your prospects and your audience's brain, right? So when people sign with Therapon, they come like this, they leave like this, and this is the process in between. Like I have a clear structure. So if I feel even a little bit that this is for me, right? Seeing one of these videos really cements the idea in my head and really helps me take action and move forward with the offer. Now, second of all, it builds trust, right? Because in this modern era of digital era of being online, a lot of things feel a little bit fake. A lot of things feel a little fabricated. And with all those scammers online, it's really hard to gain trust from prospects. And it's really hard to trust somebody, a creator, as a prospect, right? So seeing two people sitting down and discussing ideas and discussing a process that really happened really, really builds genuine trust between you and your audience. So the next one is to handle objections, right? Because you can take this 10 to 20 minutes that you're talking with a client and really jot down all these objections and use them in the form of questions, right? What is keeping people back from signing? What is keeping back from people from booking a call, right? What is keeping people back from actually trusting you, even trusting you, right? You need to note those things down and ask the right questions that your client can actually answer and handle objections before they even show up, right? If I'm a prospect watching this video and I really want to work, for example, with Daniel over here, and I see one of his client interviews and he goes over all the possible objections that I could have on the call, when I'm finally on the call, I have zero objections, right? I just need the right information to see if this is for me, see if we're a good fit with the service provider or the coach. And yeah, it's just like smooth sailing after that, right? So this is the format and the purpose of these videos. Now let's go over some examples here. Here we have Daniel from Client Ascension, sitting down with the client, talking about how they went from 0 to 32K per month in 5 months. Here we have a Christian Bosnier client interview, how Dallas used cold email to book 170 booked calls in 5 months. Here we have from Sonny Lenadruzzi's program, 22K in revenue from his first core from the Authority Accelerator program. And here we have another video from the guys at Client Ascension, how Jordan makes 44K per month with his Salesforce consulting agency, right? This is pretty easy to craft. And if you're not making those, you're really, really missing out, especially if you're already generating badass results for your clients. You're missing out on a great opportunity to convert way more people way more easily. In my opinion, a client interview video has the same effect when somebody watches it as 3 micro breakdowns, right? This is the most powerful thing you can have in your arsenal, and this is the most powerful thing you can have on your channel. Now, these are pretty much it. Like, I'm not going to stress this out. These are simple. These are easy to make. These are pretty much it. Now, if you want to learn how to really script each one of those out properly in order to make the most out of your videos, because you can't go without a script, you should watch this video over here where I go over in depth the exact step-by-step process from A to Z, how to script a high converting YouTube video that actually converts eyes into booked appointments and into signed deals and clients. Now, make sure to check that out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and I'll see you in the next one.